So let's go back and see what else I want. Well, right now I'm satisfied with the clients. We'll just keep that as it is. Let's go down and see the other one. I'm not satisfied with this part right now. I'm not satisfied with actually this looks like garbage, the one where we have the send message. I'm going to try and use an inline form for this. So let's try and start by having a form right here, form. And we'll make the class inline form. I'll show you, if you want to, I can show you where to find this in Bootstrap. Let's actually try and do that. I'll go into Bootstrap, and again, remember to use the right version. So I'll go to 6 again. I'll find under components, I'll find forms, and I'll just look for inline forms right here. So it seems that I'm going to need an input group, and let's just grab this input group right here just to get started. I'll jump into my form and I'll add this input group. I'll remove this for now, and I know that my input group is going to have a flex fill, which pretty much means that I wanted to grab the full space with this input group. So that's what the flex fill is all about, and you can go and read about this in the flex layout. Now with the flex fill, let's actually just, it seems that I'm going to need for the input field right here. Let's just grab our input field, the one we're already using, and put that up here. Now it seems we need to give it a class of form control, so let's just do that. Now we could add the placeholder, like the placeholder is just to say, put in a message here. Let's do that. Write message here to help the user. There we go, ... So now we have that. Now what else do we need? We need the button somehow in there as well in the form. So we're going to try and do that as well. Here's the button for sending message. And we probably need to do a bit of styling for that one as well to make it look proper. I'll just get rid of the label right here. We don't want that anymore. So first of all, I know the button needs to have a type or else it'll start submitting. I don't want that right now. So we'll do the type of button to explain that this is just a button. It's not going to submit anything in the form. We also give the button a class of button, and let's just make it a button of the type primary. We'll make it a button primary right here to make it look prettier. So that's it. Let's try and see how that looks right now. Let's try and go back and say last, and we'll do a send. And that looks pretty amazing. It seems we are at a good place right here. We have the send button right here. Let's try and say hi all and do a send and see if things are still working. Oh, it actually also has the typing down there, but it did a kind of a jump to kind of show that. So I'm not quite satisfied yet because that looks stupid. It'll do that jump. So in order to fix that small blink right there when you start typing right here, when it kind of jumps back and forth, we're going to just add a div as the final thing right here. So I'll add a small div. And that div, we're going to give a height out of the box. So it's going to be a style, and we're going to give it a height of 10 pixels, right? There we go. Now it's going to default to 10 pixels always, and then we're going to put that span into that one. There we go. Now, there are other ways to solve this, and again, you can go and check out yourself, Google if you can find other results, but let's just try and see if this actually solved our problem so we don't have that blinking effect where it moves up. It just gives the space right away. Let's start typing. There we go. Now you can see that kind of pops up down there without moving anything around. Happy days. I think we are kind of at a point where I'm satisfied with this. It might be a little bit different than what we started out with, but I'm satisfied. I'm going to end it right here. One thing you can do on your own, if you go back, you could see that I actually had a few boxes right here too. Instead of having this plain text, try and see if you can make something similar yourself, where you start using maybe cards inside that can maybe make it look a bit more professional than just these basic lines right here. But it's really up to you. I'm going to end it right here, and we're going to try and have a look at material next. See you next time.